Good morning, everyone. And I guess it's morning for me, but it may not be morning for you when you're watching this. But good morning anyway, and happy Thanksgiving. I am so glad to be able to celebrate all that God is doing in our world and for us during this time. So happy Thanksgiving to all. So as I woke up this morning, I was thinking a little bit about kind of our daily morning routine. And I know everybody kind of has their daily morning routines, or you probably do. And for some of you, it could be a hectic thing where you get up and you're all frantic. For others of you, you just pop out of bed ready to start the day. For others of us, we kind of ooze out of bed and we stumble our way to the coffee pot so that we can have a cup of coffee. That's the only way we can get going. But a lot of times what I do in the mornings, and I'm hoping to do in just a bit, is I'll go for a walk. Sometimes it's really cold here, and sometimes it's a beautiful sunny day, but whatever the day is, I find myself wanting to get out there and go for a walk. And so an interesting thing happened, though, the other day. I had gotten up, and I don't know, I was having a rough morning, I think, and as I was walking, I kept going past people. And the thing is, I like to just kind of like be in my own head when I'm on my walks, but this particular time, again, people just kept coming by me. What was interesting was all of these people kept saying to me, "Good morning, good morning." It was always the same, "Good morning, good morning," and it was always cheery. And you know what I said back? Morning. Just morning, not good, just morning. And I thought, maybe that's just my thing. But as I continued to walk, I thought, it's interesting that I didn't add good to the morning. And perhaps it was because for that particular morning, it wasn't feeling as good. Because sometimes mornings are hard, and sometimes we know what we're going to be experiencing throughout the day. And so it's hard to think good morning is just morning. Well, that kind of prompted me, and I found this psalm, and it's a great psalm. It's a psalm of thanksgiving. So I thought, what a wonderful psalm to be looking at on Thanksgiving Day. The psalm of thanksgiving is Psalm 30, and it starts by talking about how God protected the writer of this psalm, perhaps King David, from his enemies, and how he cried out to the Lord for help, and God helped and brought him healing and restoration. And for that, King David, or whoever the author is of this particular psalm, is giving thanks. And then he goes on to say in verse 4, "Sing praises to the Lord, all his faithful ones, and give thanks to his holy name. For his anger is but for a moment, his favor is for a lifetime. Weeping may linger for the night, but joy comes in the morning." I read that and I thought, it's true that some days are really hard, and we get to the end of the day and we feel like weeping, or we feel just absolutely worn out and used up. But this idea of the renewal of God, and again, for this author, this idea of renewal is that after this time of rest, joy can come in the morning. Yeah, I know, sometimes rest doesn't come easy. But I think the idea there is to, if it doesn't come easy for you, begin to look at the many ways in which God has blessed you. Rather than focusing on those struggles and those trials, look for the ways that God is bringing blessing. Maybe it's the sunshine. Maybe it's a bird that's singing. Maybe it's the smile of a grandchild or a child. Maybe it is just being able to breathe and giving thanks to God for the breath. So today on this Thanksgiving, my hope and my prayer is that joy can come to you in the morning. And after all that happens with family and whoever is eating with you at the Thanksgiving table, just remember all of God's blessings. Yes, weeping may come in the evening, but let joy come in the morning.